Well, g'day everyone and welcome back to the Perkins Engineering YouTube channel. How cool is this? Snowy River Caravans sitting in the Perkins Engineering workshop, and I'm rapt to announce that Snowy River Caravans have jumped on board the Perkins Engineering YouTube channel. So as many of you know, I'm driving the number 7 Snowy River Mustang with my old mate James Courtney at Sandown and Bathurst later this year. But it's pretty cool that the good folk at Snowy River also love the Perkins Engineering YouTube channel. So that means we're going to be able to bring a bit more content this year, which I'm really rapt about. And we're going to have a few Snowy River Caravans in the workshop to have a bit of a look through. Starting with the SRC 17, one of the smallest in the range, but let's get in and have a look and check it out. Well, there's plenty of room in here. The big queen size bed, what they say is north-south facing. Wireless chargers, which is pretty cool. A few cabinets, places to put your stuff. It's got a big bracket here for a 24-inch smart TV, so you can watch the supercars on 7 Plus. 175 litre fridge, so it's a proper size fridge and freezer. Got the stovetop under there. Microwave up here. Separate ensuite down the back here if you don't mind. We've got the shower and the toilet. A couple of solar panels on top and an air conditioning so you can keep nice and cool or warm depending where you're staying. So mechanically it's put together with an aluminium sandwich panel known as Alapex and an aluminium frame, so it shouldn't be rusting, rotting or distorting. 15-inch all-terrain wheels are standard, but 16-inch option and lots more options and upgrade opportunities. Snowy River backed the product. 5-year structural warranty and 2-year manufacturer warranty. But don't take my word for it. Get into your local Snowy River Caravans dealer or jump on the website snowyrivercaravans.com.au to find out a bit more information about Snowy River Caravans. Now let's get stuck into this episode, number 59. I want to run up the Chev engine in the 1994 VP Commodore. So for those that follow the series very closely will know we've been doing this car alongside the 93 car. The 93 car had the Holden engine. This has got the Chevy engine in it. So we rebuilt this engine, well Neil Burns rebuilt this engine for us a few years ago now, and it's been sitting around until we put it in the car. We have fired it up once when we've done all the electrical work, but we didn't have our throttle cable and a few other auxiliary things ready to go. So today's the day we're going to fire this bad boy back into life. I've had the heater on the oil in the boot and the heater also underneath the sump and the gearbox to generate a little bit of temperature. So what I'm going to do, jump in the driver's seat and we'll kick it into life. All right, so power on and we do a quick fuel pressure check. And then we leave the ignition off. I'll get a little bit of oil pressure. There we go, there's the oil pressure page. We'll crank it over. We've got oil pressure. All right, ready to go. Right, it's always important once it's running, it starts beautifully, this on cold start. I always like to come around, have a look under the bonnet, but also look under the ground and make sure there's no big leaks. A little water condensation leak out of the muffler joint, which is not uncommon to be honest. But come around here and make sure everything's all good. this on the exhaust and you'll see the temperature. You can see if it's running. It's always good to come in the boot and check all your fuel fittings, run your finger under all the fittings, oil fittings, and just make sure that nothing's come adrift in the boot, especially because in this old car, the fuel tank's there and the battery's there and the oil tank's there. So if you've got any dramas, it could end in a bad way. So everything looks all right so far. We'll give it a few more revs and then that'll be it for the run up. Well, that's the run up, and I've got to tell you, that runs up so good when it's, especially when it's cold. The cold start, it's almost first piston up. It's unbelievably good. So very happy with the way the engine runs up. We record, as always, the water and oil temperature. So water up to 80. Oil was around about 37, 38 degrees in the end there. Pretty cold day around here today, to be honest. But we record that information just in case things change in the future. So it's always good to measure those trends. This car is so damn close now to being finished. We're going to give it a run at Calder very soon. Couple little jobs to finish off with: the throttle cable, airbox, radiator duct, front bar back on. Then we do a full chassis setup on the setup pads. And then, yeah, start looking for dates at Calder and give it a bit of a fang down there. Can't wait for that moment. Big thanks to Snowy River Caravans for jumping on board our YouTube channel. I'm really rapt that they not only watched the channel but wanted to get involved, and we're looking forward to doing more and more with some of their caravans here in the workshop, and looking forward to that factory tour. Don't forget the Perkins Motorsport Retro merch. We've got the hats, trucker hats, Perkins Motorsport polo shirts on perkinsmotorsport.com.au. So there's a few sizes left in these. The hats have been going really well, but appreciate, as always, thanks so much for your support, everyone. Like and subscribe to the channel. Jump on our Facebook page and Instagram, Perkins Engineering. Chuck us a like, chuck us a follow, and keep sending the love. We love having you on board, and we look forward to bringing you another episode very soon.